Hello and welcome to episode 4 of the Forging Spotlight, and today we will be interviewing AceofSpades0707 on their map, Premise. With me as always is JB662 as our cameraman. Ace, could you take us through the map?
Sure. Premise was made to be my submission for Forge Hub's throwdown contest. They held it a little while back just to get the first round map in, and Premise actually ended up winning.
So yeah, go and download it. That's good. So where did you as you said, it was designed for a contest, but other than that, was there anything else you intended it to be when you first started designing it?
I originally started actually having it it was in my head to be a room-based asymmetric design, starting right in front of us right now, and it actually morphed into an inverse symmetrical as I went.
Could you explain a inverse symmetrical to our viewers, in case they aren't many of the forging
basically, like a normal symmetrical map you think of as like midship, which is just a one line of symmetry. Inverse symmetrical map, you can make a line of symmetry anywhere, like anywhere across the center of the map, and it'll mirror on the other side.
Okay. Did you have any problem with budgets or items in making the map?
I actually ended up running out of block pieces on the map, so I had to conserve those a lot as I built it.
And when you say you ran out of blocks, did you substitute them with something else? Or
not really. I just had to make sure I was conserving them as I built, make sure I didn't have any on one side so that I wouldn't have enough on the other side.
Were there any particular features you were feeling of adding, such as different routes or different entrances and exits to rooms, but you couldn't because you had ran out of blocks or budget?
Not particularly. I was just mainly wanting to create a simple, balanced map that played well, so I wasn't having any crazy ideas or anything I was going through.
Did you have any playtesters in to check the map?
I had plenty. I had a few weeks of pretty hard testing that I went through. Made sure to work out all the kinks as we went along.
How long did it take you to forge this map?
I actually forged it in a day, just in a few sittings. My mind was so well, so I managed to the entire geometry in a day.
And on the playtesters, did they notice any issues with it that you changed later?
The only real issue we found when we were going through was spawning. There was a few instances of people spawning right in front of each other, so I had to fix that as testing went along.
So did you learn anything new from making this map?
Yes, because of the spawn problems that we had, I had to make little, basically clusters of spawns. I'd have different kinds of respawn areas set over certain amounts of spawns that people wouldn't spawn in front of each other.
And how many players does this map support?
It was designed for 4 as a 2v2, but I've heard it does play a 1v1 pretty well.
And which game types does it support?
It was primarily designed just for Slayer because it was Sub's 2v2 throwdown player. It also supports like Capture the Flag, King of the Hill, Oddball, that.
So with these different game types, are there any different items in the map, such as a different weapon for, say, an Oddball match, opposed to a Slayer?
Not really, everything's the same for all the different game types.
Was this map designed purely to be aesthetic, or was it also for gameplay? Or purely gameplay?
Yeah, well, since I was forging this for the throwdown contest, I was really focusing on making sure it was balanced, and I spent a lot of time just making sure all lines of sight weren't too powerful or anything. But I was also making sure that the map didn't look like crap when I went along.
Did you have any help from any other forgers in making this?
All my testers were very helpful. They definitely gave a lot of advice during forging and or during the testing. And one in particular jumps out is Rorak Kuroda. It's always a good help when I'm testing my maps.
Okay. Is this the final version of the map, or are you still going to add anything to it?
This is the final version since it is for the final official version for the throwdown contest. Made a few changes before the contest actually started, so.
Well, I think that's a map that pretty much covers it. It's been quite a short interview, but we learnt a lot. Thank you, Ace, for showing us around Premise, and thank you, the viewer, for watching. I'm DopplerRedShift, and we will see you next week on the Forging Spotlight.
Alright guys, let's see who won. Ooh. Nobody won, guys, because no one submitted any content to me. Anyway, with that rather crap challenge out of the way, yes, I said it, the challenge was crap. The criteria that this time is that you have to create something from the Star Wars franchise. It can be a character, a vehicle, anything. You can submit your content using any of the ways appearing on the screen now in the annotations. Comment, like, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.
Game over.